and welcome to Beyond the Bulletin, your one-stop shop where we go beyond the headlines and take a deep dive into the stories. On today's episode, we are going to talk about poop.
What?
We are going to talk about a fuel made with human waste that can soon be used as jet fuel. Yes, you heard me right. Soon you might be able to fly around the world with poop power. A company in Gloucestershire, UK has recently announced that their human waste powered biofuel is nearly identical to jet fuel. This fuel produces 92% less carbon dioxide as compared to regular jet fuels. And before you get worried about the smell, let me assure you there won't be any. Firefly Green Fuels, the company behind this fuel, produces this with the help of the process called hydrothermal liquefaction. In this process, the waste goes through pressure and heat that converts it into biosolids, which are then transformed into carbon-rich biochar and crude oil. This bio-crude oil undergoes further processing to extract kerosene through the fractional distillation. And the best part about this fuel, that unlike other biofuels that are dependent on grains and plant oils, we'll never run out of the raw material. Simply put, humans cannot physically stop producing the raw material required for the fuel. And trust me, we all have tried at one point to stop it from coming out too soon. According to Firefly, an average human produces enough sewage waste in a year to create about 4 to 5 liters of this biojet fuel. So, to fly a plane from London to New Delhi, we'll need the sewage waste of 6,000 people for a year. With most of the countries ending up with more sewage waste that they can handle, and the fact that aviation industry is responsible for about 2% of global carbon emission, this can be a game changer. In fact, Firefly is already in touch with officials in Mumbai, India, who believe they can power about 80% of their international flights by the waste produced in the state itself. And now, before we get too excited to jet off on our next holiday on a poop-powered plane, it's worth a mention that this fuel still needs to pass a lot of tests from state and aviation bodies. And currently there are no plans to replace the jet fuel completely with this biofuel. Though we can still see poop fuel in action if you have any doubts about its effectiveness. In Bristol, UK, a double-decker bus that runs between Bristol Airport and Bath has been using biofuels or poop fuel since 2014. The locals have even lovingly dubbed it as number 2. The opportunities and avenues to use biofuels are limitless, especially with new innovations like this coming up. The hope among the researchers is that these biofuels can slowly replace fossil fuels completely. We'll now take your leave and meet you with another unusual and exciting news that goes beyond your regular bulletin. Thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to our channel to get more regular updates.